Good evening, First Fans. On behalf of the athletic department here at Arrowhead High School, we would like to welcome you to Mullen Ice Center for tonight's matchup between the visiting USM Wildcats and your Arrowhead Warhawks. Both schools and teams ask that you help us celebrate the high school sport of hockey by showing good sportsmanship at all times. We ask that you allow the rest to referee, the players to play the game, and for the fans to cheer for their team. We thank you for your cooperation. Hope you enjoy this evening's great matchup. And now introducing starting lineup for visiting USM Wildcats. In goal, number 21, Arson Markov. And starting in defense, number 16, Laura Sellers. And number 77, Edie Featherston. And starting at forward and wing, number 4, Sally Lindman. And starting at center, number 8, and starting also at forward playing number 11, Zoe Ailman. Head coach by Sarah Pearson. And now introducing your starting lineup for the Arrowhead Warhawks. In goal, number 1, Kennedy Ostrom. And starting in defense, number 14, Emily Montana. And number 16, Ray Lauer. And starting over at wing number 6, Paxton Howard. Number 9 at center, Rowan Smith. And at wing number 17, Glenn Albertson. And on the wing, Arrowhead Warhawks, head coach by Jesse Bell. At this time, if you are able, please stand and remove your hat as we honor the flag with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, welcome back here to Heartland, Wisconsin, home of the Arrowhead Warhawks, taking on the University School Milwaukee Co-op. Pretty evenly matched teams from the records thus far this year. USM having a very big win, coming off a very big win, I should say. And the Arrowhead Warhawks coming back from a 5th place finish in Hayward, facing some tough teams. Again, expecting a doozy here, Heartland, Wisconsin. Should be a lot of fun. Had some early internet woes here. I think I figured them out. In Hayward, couldn't even get signal going. As the girls get the final cheers underway here, USM dispersing from the net. Couple familiar foes, a lot of girls playing on the Tuskers and Wheel teams together. Certainly know one another. Big one to watch out here. Number 8, SMA on USM. Played with the Milwaukee Junior Admirals for a while. She's going to go up against Rowan Smith here at center as we get ready to rock and roll. 17 minutes on the clock, first period. Smith, Showers, Helverson. Smith wins it over to Showers. USM plays it off the boards up to Zoe Edelman. She's pinched away by Ray Lauer. Smith takes it around the net. She's going to take a look. Tries to fire it up the boards to Showers. Not played by anyone. USM looks to regroup. Showers picks it up, backhands and indirect. Smith's going to try to skate around. Continues to push. She wins the battle. Shot on. Couldn't get all of it as she was under pressure by 77 of USM immediately. Now, Showers from behind the net, works it, looks for a backhand, gets it out, no one open. Von Saun steps up, shot, good glove save by Carson in the back end of USM. 16:27 left in the first. Arrowhead with some good push. Smith getting a little body forward there. Putting a shot on is Emily Von Saun with an easy glove save for Carson. Coming back, it's going to be Parsons and Olsen back on D. Schuster, Robinson, and that is Anna Rupenthal and Emma Henke. Olsen steps in left side. Puck goes up in the air. It's stuck on the half boards. Fight ensues, picked up by number 7. And that's going to come down around 36 from behind the net for USM. She picks it up on a backhand, pulls a quick pivot. Good forecheck here by Henke. She's on it immediately. It comes up on the sideboards, misplayed by USM. They had an opportunity to leave and just couldn't get it out. It's played down the round to the far side. Olsen, aggressive pinch from the defensive stance, tries to hold the zone, able to once, can't twice. Puck is lost, comes up to 17. Henke tries to put a body in front of it. Parsons gets a stick on it, stops the progression. Comes behind the net, 15:41 left. USM has it. They're screaming for a pass out there. They get it to the point. Shot on, nice block there by Henke. Emma Henke getting a shin pad on that, getting it out of from the goaltender. Picked up USM neutral zone. They're going to flick it in, and they're going to run and chase with it as they get a couple fresh legs on. Parsons picks that up, reverses it, goes far side. USM on the forecheck's going to pick that up on the sideboards. Good hustle and skate there by Arrowhead. They get a stick lift as they try to move it up and out. Riley Nissen and Hannah Olsen back there. Parsons has to leave net side. She'll go at it. Can't win the race. USM picks it up. They're going to look to try to get that in front. They're able to, but that's picked up. It's Elizabeth Robinson. Center, she's got nobody with her. Takes a look behind her, loses the handle. And here comes USM immediately on transition. Kind of caught him in a bit of a line change. Von Saun's going to pick that up behind the net. Reverses it over. Ava McGinley's got a hustle. She'll get to it on the sideboards for the centering pass. Just misses Ray. Darting through the center. Ray's going to hustle up on the forecheck. That's missed. It's picked up on a change from the bench. It's Halverson. Tries to make a move, loses the handle, and USM picks it up. They regroup it deep in the zone at the faceoff dot. They try to come through center over the stick of Smith. Pass Ray. They're saying no. It tipped off the Smith stick. Icing negated. Picked up. It's Ray Lars. She has it. Goes far side. She's able to find Quinn Halverson. Leakin tries to find a centering pass. She's able to. Here's Showers. Shot on. Smith backhand. And good save there. Carson in net by USM. Gets a stick on it. Ray Lar with the shot wide to the right. Terrans around the board. Picked up by Halverson. Showers has that. Smith backhand. Oh my goodness. Backdoor by Smith, and she gets a backhand shot off. Excellent look there. Cross ice to Smith. They just couldn't put it in the net. Van Saun picks it up on the blue line. Tries to slow it down. She tries to reverse it over to Smith. Smith, top of circles, burning the end of the shift here, 13:45 left. Far side, Von Saun gets it off a backhand and chips it up forward. It's going to be picked up immediately by Arrowhead. It's Hannah Olsen off the bench. Tries to put it up half ice, can't get it all the way. USM looks for a regroup on the blue line. Right side for USM, they don't like the look. They put it deep, they're going to get a few fresh legs. Picked up far side, Hannah Olsen tries to get it up and out. USM holds the zone for now. Halverson's in there along with Robinson. USM gets a shot on that's deflected and goes wide. Picked up, and Showers sends it the distance as she's been on there for a while. Icing will be the call as that's going to come down in front of Bostrom for an icing call. 13:10 left in the first. 0-0 here. Back and forth. Transition speed looking good on both sides. Rupenthal is going to be out there with Emma Henke and Allie Schuster. Ray Lar on the backside along with Parsons. USM able to hold the zone for now as Hankey was trying to exit. They hold it and they send it deep. Chase is on. Rupenthal back there able to do a stick lift, gets it, backhands it through the back of the boards. It's picked up there by USM. Ray rides her into the boards, holds her there. Smart play by Ray. Would have been called for a rough if she would have dumped her. Hankey on the forecheck. USM looks for a regroup at mid-ice, and they're able to get it. They try to move it center. They're able to. Zoe Edelman with it. Look out. Shot on. Good save by Bostrom. Puts that in the breadbasket and gets a whistle. Zoe's a well-known entity. Played on a lot of teams with the girls. She's got a heck of a shot. So it's good to see Bostrom answering the bell on that one. Riley Nissen's going to center Ava McGinley and Elizabeth Robinson as that moves forward. Comes through the neutral. Now Bostrom able to get a save on it and a whistle. 12:29 left in the first. Kind of a broken play there. USM able to get a shot from the point. No harm done here. 12:29 left in the first. We'll do it again. Right side of Bostrom. Faceoff comes out to USM. Shot on. Great block by McGinley, but second shot by USM is put on net, but it's backhanded away by Von Saun, and they try to leave the zone, and they can't. USM holds the zone. They're going to spin with it, try to look for an opening. Two Arrowhead players on the USM player. That squirts center. Robinson picks that up. Able to leave the zone, loses the handle, and USM puts it back. Hannah Olsen picks that up, makes a move off the boards, gets it to Robinson. She steps on the puck, unlucky, gets it back though, and now she puts one off the boards. Not enough to get out. USM holds the zone. They'll try to get a shot on. And that's picked up. It's USM. Shot on, and that goes off the toe of Bostrom and wide to the right. 11:47 left as USM is continuing to battle inside. Good stick at the last minute by Von Saun. Gets that pass out of the middle of the ice. Here comes Arrowhead as they try to put that forward. That's going to be iced by McGinley. Icing's the call. 11:34 left in the first. Face-off coming up left side of Bostrom. Smith's going to center this one with Showers and Halverson. Lar and Parsons back on D. Parsons picks it up, goes around, reverses it to Ray. Ray takes off with it, tries to go far side to Showers. Showers tries to chip and run with Smith, and it hits the skate of a USM player. It's going to move far side to Parsons. Parsons goal line up to Smith. Smith middle has Showers left side. Good breakout here by Arrowhead. Showers has it. She's going to try to cut middle. Able to, but loses the handle at the last second and just couldn't get any mustard on the shot there. It's stuck on a half board. Smith is battling along with Halverson as bodies are flying. Halverson goes flying, and USM able to leave the pile with this. Showers hard on the forecheck. Smith takes it over. She picks it up on the half boards, tries to backhand it to Showers just out of her reach. Showers, good stick there. Able to get one in front. Smith crossed it through the middle, couldn't get it, but here comes USM with speed in the transition. 3-on-2. Smith hustling back on the back check. Shot on by Bostrom. It's in the middle. Smith able to get it out, but gets it right to the point. Shot on. Good block in front by Ray. Heck of a save by Bostrom. Bostrom with a good pad save. Showers puts that off middle. Not enough. USM comes right back with speed. Showers loses a stick. Smith steps in front of it. Gets a leg in the way. Ray Lara chases it. Loses an edge. Comes far side to Parsons. She picks it up. Backhands it back to Ray. Ray has it. Ray tries to ice it. It's picked up by USM. Picked up by Parsons. She puts a high one out of the zone. That's going to allow a few fresh bodies on, which is well needed for Arrowhead. Smith and Halverson come off. Rupenthal and Hankey on. Parsons and Ray Lar back on D, along with Showers far side. That's going to come off the board side. Showers races to it. Can't get there. USM first to the corner. Little body check there by Anna. Nice job by Showers. She ices it. They needed it badly. They were under duress deep in their zone. Face-off coming up. Left side of Bostrom. USM heavy on the forecheck pressure, causing all kinds of problems for Arrowhead as they can't break it out of the zone. Shots in favor of USM, 4-2. As this will be to the left side of Bostrom. Face-off won by USM. Nice shot by Olsen. She puts it aside. Picked up by Von Saun. She'll come up far side. And try to get it out is Schuster. It comes past Hankey. It's tipped by USM. No icing. Hankey, good pressure on number 3 for USM. USM gets there and they immediately break it out. They're going to come up far side. Number 7 for USM on the right. Try to move center. Good play by Von Saun, able to put that aside. She picks it up, tries to move it for D partner Olsen. Back to Hannah. Hannah goes back to Emily Von Saun. And Schuster puts it back to Van Saun as she had heavy pressure. Far side to Hankey. Hankey picks it up with some space. She'll come up right side. Shot on, way up and over the net. Far side, Schuster looking for a little help in the corner. Smith comes off the bench, gets in there, tries to battle for it. In there as well as Ray Lara on the far side, D side of it. Schuster goes for a change. Smith able to go down the round. Halverson runs into the net, but she's going to continue to battle on. Smith back there again, tries to move it to the point. Backhands it and tries to start a cycle deep in the zone with Halverson. Smith back to Showers behind the net. Showers tries to move a centering pass to Smith or Halverson. Couldn't get it off. Ray Lauer misses on the kick. It's going to be an ice. Face-off coming up inside the USM zone. 8:28 left in the first. Smith, Showers, Halverson, Parsons, Lahr on the backside. Smith tries to win that back, loses the battle, and in comes USM off the faceoff dot with speed through center. Smith won the initial one, but didn't get enough on it. USM picked it off from there. They're going to come and regroup. Good job by Showers, just couldn't get a stick on it as she tried. Smith trying to move USM player out of the way. She takes one out and immediately comes up. Look out, USM shot, great block there by Parsons inside. Parsons able to stop that. And Showers able to get that up to Halverson on a break. Here comes USM. She cuts middle, tries to move it. Continues the stick handle, loses it. She's burning on the end of a shift here. A little tired. Nice job by Riley Nissen. She gets it over. Ava McGinley, looks like she took a little bit of a hook on the way in. No call. They play on. And that gets right to McGinley, left side. McGinley has it. Going to try to use speed on the left side. Tries to pull an e-break. Looks for a backward centering pass. Gets it. It's Nissen. Nissen back to Van Saun. Van Saun picks it up. She has the top of the circle. Takes in a look. Forward pad. Wow, back door pass goal. What a look. She was wide open back door. Van Saun, excellent job finding her, and she puts it away. Robinson putting that one away. 1-0 Arrowhead. What a look from Van Saun. Good patience, coming off the boards, had USM on the heels. She skates it a few feet, takes a look. Robinson had set up a campsite on the back door and buries it home. 7:23 left in the first. Arrowhead strikes first. Hankey tries to move that up. It's going to be an ice, and it is. Face off coming up right side of Ostrom. This is going to be Rupenthal, Hankey, and Schuster. Here comes Arrowhead up the sideboards. Ray's off sides there, tried to drag a leg and missed it. Penalty coming up. It looks like a hold call. So there's going to be a penalty kill for Arrowhead, a holding on Ray Lahr. I did not see it at all. I thought it was just offsides. Must have been behind the play. Penalty kill for the Warhawks. Smith and Showers on the front side. Van Saun and Olsen on the backside. 2-minute power play, USM. Shot on. Smith able to get a handle on that. Tries to backhand it out of play. Couldn't get enough on it, but Olsen picks it up first. And that's sent up. Smith took a bad shot. She's getting off the ice. Not sure if she took it on the ankle or what. She's hurting. Here comes USM over the blue line. They skate right in, and Boston with a massive save. I think it was a helmet save. Minute 30 left here. Dangerous as USM just darted through all four Arrowhead Warhawks. Able to get a shot on, and here they come again. Number 4, USM, left side. They're going to try to move it. Comes center. Nice cover there by Von Saun, looking for the trailer as USM brings it up to the top of the peak. Move it right side. Offsides is the call. USM couldn't handle it. And there's the whistle, 1:10 left. Lucky break for the Warhawks there as USM was setting up. Top of the umbrella, no harm done. 6:14 left in the first. Arrowhead up 1-0 on a goal from Lizzie Robinson. That face-off is one back. Here's USM. They go D to D and come through center. They now move it right side. On is Van Son. She hits the linesman right in the side, in the rib cage. He's feeling that one. He didn't hold the zone for him, but he stopped the progression of the puck. USM picks it up. He looks to be laboring a little bit there. Comes in the middle. Nice job by Halverson. She puts that deep. But Carson plays it immediately off the USM boards. Nice job by Hankey. Able to get a stick on that and send it back in. 38 seconds left to go here on the kill. Smith back out there. She looks okay after the tough shot that she took on the ankle side. Here comes USM through center. Smith turns and burns with her. Gonna foul her in. Van Son rides her into the boards, and that comes far side to USM. They pick it up, 20 seconds left. Here they come through the center. Hankey's gonna try to ride with it. Shot on is coming. Back door was open. Good defensive play, Hannah Olsen. Able to get under the stick. They're basically shadowing what Arrowhead just did to score, but Hannah Olsen able to get a stick on it before it could. Smith able to get a stick on it. Nice job. And here comes Ray Lahr. They're able to kill that penalty. It's a big kill for the Hawks here as USM was looking to set it up. Back door was open temporarily, and Olsen able to shut it down. She'll move it off the boards, right side, picked up at Showers. She'll come center to Smith. Smith's going to step over the line, shot on. Blocker down by Carson in the back, USM. Trying to break it out left side on the sideboards. Good forecheck here by the Warhawks. Heavy pinch by Basic. Smith tries to set it. It's off a stick of Showers, comes far side. Lila picks it up and sends it back in. No ice as she was right on the red line. And that's going to come all the way around for USM for a reset. They try to leave right side. Can't do it. Here's number 7 for USM. Gets it up left side. USM trying to move center. Good stick there by Ava McGinley. And that's picked up. It's Riley Nissen. She'll go far side to Robinson, and Robinson puts it up to Nissen. Nissen far side. Left. Puts it in deep. McGinley on the forecheck. Gets there first. Gets a stick on it. USM immediately able to turn and burn on a transition. And Olsen on from the bench. Picks it up. D to D. Van Son. Van Son back to Olsen. Olsen all the way up here to Nissen. Nissen 3-on-2 with Robinson and McGinley. She puts it in left side. Chasing on that, is Anna Rupenthal, not Lizzie. These jerseys tucked in don't help anybody. Here comes USM. Van Son back on defense. Olsen hustling up. Good stick by Van Son, able to get a piece of it. Comes up through center. It's picked up. Anna Rupenthal able to put a soft one in. Negates icing. 3:30 left to play here in the first. USM down around the net. They're going to look to transition off right side. Here comes number 4 for USM. They're coming through the center. Able to get a tip on it. Van Son playing hard body. Comes in. Rupenthal trying to get a piece of it. Nice job by Bostrom with a right pad save. USM picks it up. They're going to come back to the point. Left point, shot on. Good save there by Bostrom. Gets a pad on it. Another pad save by Bostrom. Comes out through center. It's picked up at Schuster. She's trying to run away with it. She has it right side. Continues to battle through it. Stick lift, gets the puck back, sends it deep. Fresh troops on here. 2:57 left. Schuster down around, loses the handle and back. And here comes USM off the side. They try to move around Smith, and they're able to, and they're going to get it out of the zone. Smith on a back check gets it. She sends it back. Over the red line, though, no icing. Smith and Halverson hard on it. Showers comes off the bench in reprieve. Showers picks that up. She puts one center. Smith gets it. Oh, what a shot by Smith. Second shot misses wide. And here's Showers. She's going to put that through the middle. Look out. USM has it with speed, and they're going to move it off. Number 4 was burning the end of a shift, which helps Arrowhead. That's going to be backhand through center. Picked up by Showers. Up to Smith. Smith cuts center. And good stick there by USM as Smith had speed moving through center. USM left side. Carries blue line. 2:12 left to play. Ray able to get a piece of that. Step it aside the net. Backhands it all the way up to Showers on the half board. USM gets that off the half boards. Oh, that hits a post. 17. Good shot there. Coming off the board side. Hits post. Ray Lahr stepping in there, kind of forcing the issue. It's picked up by Parsons. She's going to try to leave with it. She's able to. Tries to kick it forward. Showers able to stick it forward a little bit. And Arrowhead caught a change here. And good skate there by Parsons. Gets a piece of it on the way in. Loses a body and another USM player. Bostrom able to block her that aside. 137 left to play here in the first. Picked up. Riley Nissen, right side. Skates it through her zone. Tries to move it center. Loses the handle. Robinson picks it up. Gives it over to Nissen. Nissen has it. She's going to try to pull a knee break. Back to Robinson. Just misses on the connection. Coming off the bench. Olsen able to get enough of it. Backhands it through. But look out. Here comes USM. And nice skate there by Von Swan. Able to get back in a hurry and stop that from being a breakaway. 1:13 left. Olsen able to put that through. Takes a hit. No call there. Refs are letting them play today. Only penalty coming on the Warhawks for a hold, which nobody saw. Turnaround shot. Good idea there. Nissen with a quick one. Couldn't get enough of it. Arrowhead hard on the forecheck. USM trying to leave right side. Nice job there by Schuster, forcing the issue. Turn and burn by USM. They'll come off the half boards. Olsen steps in. What a hold by Olsen. Able to get enough of that to stop the progression. 45 seconds left. USM left side coming through middle now with numbers. It's a 3-on-3 as Schuster gets back. And she skates around, tries to come in, loses the handle, goes down around the net. Olsen gets a flat tire, and they're going to play that out, but it's misplayed. USM couldn't get it. Carson likes to play that from the net side. She's able to her defender. They come up right side. They try give and go. Couldn't get all of it. Rupenthal hard on the back check. Lila Basic gets in there, gets a stick on it. 16 seconds left. Backhands it to Rupenthal. Rupenthal has it. She's going to chop some onions, tries to eat it for 10 seconds. That's a long time to eat. And eating again, 4 seconds left as USM can't get it out. There's a whole slew of players in there. And that's going to do it for the first period. Shots in favor of USM, 9-6. But Arrowhead winning on the scoreboard, 1-0. We'll go to intermission and we'll be back. back at you here from the Dusty Bender Network. Period 2 about to get underway. Referees popping on the ice as we speak. USM as well. 1-0 after Lizzie Robinson backdoor slammer from Von Son. 1-0 Arrowhead. Shots again in favor of USM, 9-6. Scoreboard tells a different story. This is still a wide open game here with 2 periods left to play. Buzzer sounds, trying to get Arrowhead out of the locker room. As USM, a little bit of energy coming on the ice there. And here comes Arrowhead, led by Rowan Smith and Ray Larry. Bostrom popping out there. She'll be between the pipes again here in the second. Carson for USM popping back to her net as we get ready to rock and roll. Good to see lineman's back. The linesman taking a clap bomb to the rib cage there from Van Son off that penalty kill. He was laboring for a while. As Arrowhead getting the final cheer. Referee's blowing. Ref's asking to get moving. Smith, Showers, Halverson. Jackie getting an earful from Stripes. As Bostrom's rocking and rolling, ready to go. Smith off the face-off against number 8 for USM. Halverson and Showers on her corner side. Van Son and Lahr on the back. USM, D-to-D, gets it up. Ray picks it up right side, tries to move it in. She's able to get it deep. Takes a hit on the blue line, spins around, she's fine. Showers on the forecheck, gets there, gets a stick on it. Now Halverson, good job by Halverson, puts it back. Showers able to glove that once, twice, gets it center. Smith, what a shot! Oh my goodness, how is that not in the back of the net? Carson with an unbelievable glove save. Surprised everybody as that came out in front. Great opportunity, 16:37 left in the second. Warhawks pressing early here in the period as this faceoff will be to the left side of USM. Smith taking it here for Arrowhead. Gets it over to Halverson. USM picks it up off the boards. They're going to come up left side. They're going to hold on to it with speed. Smith on the back check trying to come in through center. Shot on. Head save there by Bostrom. She's got a black helmet on, so it's not going to mark it up any. Second or third time for Bostrom on that save. We're going to try this again, only on the Arrowhead side. 16:27, Smith's going to square in there against USM. Stuck on the face-off dot. Parsons comes through, picks it up, tries to move it off. Can't get all of it, comes down around. Ray Lahr lost a glove and a stick. She picks it up. Smith, good forecheck or back check as she spills with the USM player. That is tipped aside by Parsons, picked up by Parsons. Now far corner, comes off the boards, gets pickpocketed there far side. They come in through center as that's overskated by Halverson. USM trying to bring it in over on the deep side. Go off the wall. Smith picks that up far side. Couldn't get the beat on it from USM, but she's going to come back on a back check, force the issue. Halverson in the way of Showers there as she is still wiping the ground. Showers picks that up. She's all alone. She's going to take a shot. Good shot, but goes wide. Tries to get the rebound. 15:40 left as USM looks to break it out. Far corner, they're going to try to come 200 feet. Number 8 with speed up through center. Back is Hankey on a back check. Nice job. Pushes her outside along with Von Son. She gets taken into the boards, and there's going to be a penalty here. I think they're calling Von Son on the penalty. Refs are going to talk about it. She just got pinched there in the back. I'm not sure what the call is going to be. They're discussing it. Waiting for the call here as ref is giving it to the scorekeeper. They're going to call a check. 2 minutes. Penalty kill coming up for the Hawks. They've had the kill one off thus far. Hankey and Rupenthal on the front side, Olsen and Lahr on the back side. Referee getting frustrated, wants Arrowhead to act sooner and faster. Something to keep an eye on there, as faceoff is won by Warhawks. Ray tries to put that out through center, can't get enough of it, and that's brought back top of corner. Here's Rupenthal, able to get a hold of it, gets it out of zone, tries to skate through it, couldn't get enough speed moving. Hankey puts a body into number 11 there, loses a stick, and that's put all the way down to the USM side as Smith pops on for Hankey after the change. 1:37 left. Good job by Rupenthal here, battling hard. USM's going to come in. Up center, Smith gets walked there, right side for USM. Smith fouls the puck through. And that's going to go far side. Smith making up ground far side on Edelman. Oh, good rebound goal there by USM on the power play. Good first save there by Bostrom in front. Makes the first save and the rebound immediately by number 17. She puts it home. 1-1 here. We got ourselves a tie game. Warhawks were able to get that puck deep, and they came back and set it up. Looks like they're playing the rebound game on that. Smith, Halverson, showers, comes back to Ray Lahr. She tries to backhand it up top, can't get enough of it. That's going to go deep. Chase is on. Parsons is going to try to pick that up behind the net. Moves it over far side to Halverson. She backhands it to Smith. Good lead. Smith has it with speed. She's going to try to come up. Moves it far side. Here's Showers. Tries to put that back up the top and misses the net on it. Smith stayed back door as USM comes up the middle. Nice job by Parsons. Smith plays that up. Has it on the backhand. Tries to move it off the board. She has to win the race. She's able to. Loses an edge at the last minute. Puck's coming to her off the board. She moves it back to the point. Can't get enough of it. Parsons picks it up, but out of the zone. She regroups it over. Von Son picks that up, and that's deep in the zone. Smith burning the end of shift. She's going to go hard on the forecheck. Able to pick that up off the corner, but misses it as it pops in through center. USM has it, and they're going to exit the zone with it. Von Son tries to go D to D, misses the first pass. She'll go down the round, back behind, picked up by Robinson on the far side. Comes off the boards hard, goes through center. Von Son plays it again towards the board side. USM picks that up, shot on, and that puck goes wide to the left. 13:26 left to play in the first. Von Son tries to move up with that. Olsen picks it up from the net. Turns and burns with it, has it, tries to go center. It is picked up center. Here's Riley Nissen. She has it center, now left side. McGinley over the line. Nissen for a leave. Tries to move it up. Nissen has that. She's going to play it back. It's Van Son. Oh, Van Son, unlucky. Puck kind of rolled over the edge of her stick. And she backhands that to USM. That's going to be offsides, USM. Good opportunity for Arrowhead there. Just couldn't put it home. USM's going to have this faceoff just outside the Warhawk zone. Face-off one. That puck goes hard. It's going to be an ice by the Warhawks. Face-off coming up in front of Bostrom here, left side. Left side of Bostrom. Face-off, one back by Arrowhead, trying to move the defenseman. Ray Lahr picked up by USM, centered, shot, goal. She was wide open in front, nobody on her, and she puts it away off the face-off. USM gets it, turns, moves it center, wide open, high slot, nobody covered her, and she puts it home, 2-1, USM. Two quick strikes here to start the period, 12:45. USM now in the lead. 2-0, or 2-1, excuse me. Face-off, one back, comes to Smith. Smith picks it up for the Warhawks, has it, moves it right side to Halverson. Goes off the stick of USM and deep in there. Halverson trying to center it, can't win the race. Showers back on there for a forecheck. Comes out to Ray Lahr. She holds the zone. Sticked away by USM and comes through center. And here comes USM, left side. Try to move it center. Good defensive play there. Picked up. Good block in front there by Halverson as that goes wide. USM picks that up. As Arrowhead now has it, it's Raylar. She has it. She goes far side up to Showers. Showers able to move it forward, left side. Halverson darting to the net. Showers trying to get it to her, ran out of gas there as she goes for a change. Smith on the forecheck, able to get it, but couldn't get enough of it as Olsen steps in the zone. Halverson on a back check, able to pick it up through neutral. She'll put it off the boards and deep. USM tries to play it back, and they're able to get it out of the zone. Arrowhead resets. Here comes Van Son up middle. Good move there by Van Son. Taking a look, going to have to center it. Looking, no one home. Couldn't get the pass off. Van Son tries to turn away from it. And here comes USM in a hurry, left side. Good stick there by Ava McGinley. Nissen has it, going to move it to left side. Able to hold the zone as Van Son hurries up and gets onside. Deep in the zone, picked up, USM. Looked like a hit, but no harm, no foul. What a shot there, and Carson able to put that off to the right side. Nissen tries to move that up to the board side, and that's iced by USM. We have an icing call, 11:04 left in the second. Face-off coming up to the right side of Carson. 11:04, 2-1 USM here. 2 quick goals in the second. Face-off by Smith. USM controls it in the corner. Hard on the forecheck is Smith. Ray, nice job, steps into it, tries to move around one. Can't, and here comes USM left side, now right. Edelman has that. She's going to put it deep, chases on. Smith's going to get there first from the back check perspective. Moves up the half boards. There's Showers. Puck kind of comes off her stick in a hurry. USM picks it up, looks for a regroup center ice. USM tries to gain the line. Able to. Raylar able to get a backhand on that, get it out of harm's way. Halverson trying to move it off the boards, can't get enough. Battle ensues in the sideboards here as Smith is reaching in. Picked up by Parsons, far side there to Showers. Showers all alone here on Carson. Shot, oh my goodness, it hit the crossbar. She had Carson beat, and it hits the crossbar and pops out. Here comes USM, back check by Smith. Good job by Smith. She drops the stick on the back checker. She's called for a hook. They let him play on as Schuster's deep in the USM end, and Inns Hankey trying to get a stick on it. Comes in and just misses. Rupenthal on a back check now along with Hannah Olsen. Good job by Rupenthal, able to get that center. Moves it back to Olsen. Olsen picks that up with the backhand behind the net. She's going to take a look. She has time, space, comes far side. Great look by Olsen. Just off the stick of Hankey. Hankey's going to hustle in there. She gets boarded there into the right side. No call. Rest of let him play all day. And here's Rupenthal. Turns and burns. Puts it deep. On the chase now is Schuster. Schuster with it. Doesn't like it. Sends it all the way around to Van Son. She backhands it in. Able to get it deep enough. Chases on with Rupenthal. Rupenthal tries to center that. USM sends it the distance for an ice. Face-off coming up inside the USM zone. 9:21 left. Showers with a breakaway and hits crossbar. Good shot. It's a tough one. Could have been a momentum swinger. Let's see if Arrowhead can continue the pressure. Face-off won by USM. Comes back to the point. Van Son has that, sends it deep. That's going to be picked up. Robinson looks to turn and burn with it, sends it through center as it was deflected, and that's going to come all the way down. Chases on Van Son, and 17 for USM. Van Son able to backhand that to her partner. It's picked up by Olsen. Olsen spins out of it, doesn't like the view. Spins out again. Good fake there. Still has the puck, tries to go half boards. Couldn't get enough on it to get it out to the breaking winger, Robinson. Van Son able to get a stick on that. And they try to turn and burn with Ava McGinley. Couldn't get it out of harm's way. Bostrom with a glove save and a whistle. 8:45 left in the second. Back and forth we go. Smith, Halverson, Showers, Raylar, Sydney Parsons coming on the ice for the Warhawks. 8:45 left. Face-off one back. Parsons picks it up, loses it. It's right in front. USM with a backhanded shot goes through the crease. And USM is there. Smith able to get a stick on it on a poke check. Comes back to USM's point. It's sent deep. Zoe Edelman tries to play that. She's pinched off by Raylar. Good defensive play there by Smith. Paddles it aside. Comes right in front, wide open. They're able to get a stick on it. Third time there, USM with a player high slot wide open. They got to do something on that. Smith is going to draw that, gets it, puts it in the corner deep, picked up. It's Ray on the backhand. Goes off the board, showers to Smith. Smith left side, 2-on-1 developing here as Halverson's there. Smith has it. Shot, good save there by Carson. And here comes USM on transition. Smith on a back check, going hard. Able to get a stick on it on the back check is Smith, and she turns and burns right away with it. She has it left side. She's going to take a look. What a move by Smith. Comes in, shot. Not able to get it through again is Smith. Carson just answering the call, but here comes Robinson. Shot on. Good save there by USM player, able to get a stick on it. 7:40 left in the second. They send that deep in the zone. Comes far corner. Parsons trying to race to it. Tries to backhand it to her partner. Misses it. Comes center. Good play by Olsen. Good read. Able to get a stick on that and stop it. 7:27 left. USM moves it up right side. Olsen pinches her partner off. Trying to move to it. USM has it. Centers it. Comes through the slot. Picked up. And here's Rupenthal. She has it. Left side. She's going to try to come up left side with speed. And she puts it deep in the zone. Schuster's going to take over on the chase. Right side. 7:06 left. As it's deep into the USM zone. Schuster in there along with Riley Nissen. As that puck is going to squirt loose. Nissen tries to body out of the way. Can't get there. Ava McGinley in. Can't get there. Van Saun shot on, hits a pad, look out, USM with numbers, it's a 2-on-1, pass comes center, nice job by Olsen, and it goes 5-hole. 3-1 USM, this is turned quickly. They came in through center, Olsen went to play it, it was a good move here by 17, comes in through center and sneaks it 5-hole on Bostrom, 3-1. Mountain got a little steeper here for the Warhawks. Halverson, Smith, and Showers back out there. Puck is stuck at center. USM able to move it back to the defenseman. Comes all the way back to the goaltender, Carson. Played out. Here's Halverson. She's trying to move it center. Loses it in a foot. Showers picks that back up. Comes back to the point. Ray has to kick it forward. And she resets as Edelman comes with speed from USM up the ice. Left side. Tries to go center. Good back check there by Halverson. Able to stop that from being put in the net. That puck goes up and over the net and wide as USM is first on it. They look to start it back to the point. Point has it to try to move it up. They're able to. Top of point. Good save there by Bostrom. Picked up by Ray. Ray has it. They try to go far side to Showers. Showers on the centering outlet. Couldn't find all of it. Ray picks it up. Has it. Moves it off the boards to Showers. Showers tries to go center. It pops out of the zone. Smith and Halverson chasing. And here comes USM through center. Shot on. Nice shot by Bostrom. She pads that aside. USM has it. Looking to move the puck. Smith's going to chase. Put a paddle on it. Comes off to the point. And that's down and around all the way. Far side. Release there. Good stop in front by Parsons. Bostrom able to get a glove save and a whistle. 5:31 left to play here. 3-1. Wildcats at the Mullet Center. Arrowhead with a whole slew of opportunities, unable to get it past Carson multiple times. Smith with 2 breakaways, Showers with 1, whole lots of crossbar, post, blocker, and glove. Wraparound opportunities thwarted away by Bostrom as that comes to the corner. It's picked up by Rupenthal. She has it, tries to move it far side. Schuster off to the races. She's going to give it everything she's got. Good speed here by Schuster. Continues to battle with stick, battle it in the corner. She takes a bit of a shoulder into the corner. Arrowhead still looking for a power play today. Nothing called yet. 5:04 left. Here comes USM through center. Rupenthal gets a stick on it. Moves it to Olsen. Olsen off the indirect to Rupenthal. Couldn't turn and catch that pass. Schuster on the forecheck. Can't get there. USM moves it up. Nice one-timer there by USM. Misses wide to the right. 4:44 left as USM has it. They try to circle with it. And that comes down and around again. Here's USM deep in the corner. Picked up by Warhawks. And shot, high slot. Good cover there by Lizzie Robinson. Couldn't get the shot off as the stick was between her. Warhawks iced that for a whistle and a change. Face-off coming up inside the Warhawks end. Smith, Showers, and Halverson, 4:21 left. Deep in the zone, left side of Ostrom. Face-off, one back, comes to Parsons for the Warhawks. She burns with it, tries to get it up, calls for help. I could hear her up here. Smith tries to move it off the boards to Halverson, couldn't get enough. Far side there, Ray Lahr, nice job, pushes her opponent deep. Edelman picks it up. Smith is in there to aid. Edelman goes down in the corner, comes far side to Parsons. Parsons up, couldn't get enough to Halverson, picked up by Smith. Smith able to get a little nifty skate work as she loses an edge there and goes to the ice. That comes all the way up to Ray. Ray goes D to D over to Parsons. Parsons has that, tries to play it, couldn't get it off fast enough as that's in the Warhawk zone, comes left side. Comes off, Smith trying to get there. Smith and Halverson overskate it, comes back to Parsons. Parsons has it, takes a hit into the boards, comes off the sideboards, picked up by USM. They're going to come through center, try to get a shot on here. Good job by Smith and Showers, puts it the other way as Showers tries to dance around her. Smith comes off for fresh legs. USM able to turn and burn with it. Just past the reaching Halverson, and they're going to come in on Bostrom. Good block there by Parsons on a shin pad. Comes out, 3:07 left in the second. USM scoring 3 goals here in the second. As they have it, they hold the zone, they come in center, shot on. Bostrom was trying to play that deep and it was sticked away. Arrowhead smartly ices that puck for a whistle. 2:46 left to play here in the second, 3-1 USM. On the face-off is Nissen. That puck is dancing around. USM picks it up. They try to come center. They get a shot off, but it goes wide to the right. It's going to be picked up in the back, moved around. It's Ava McGinley back to Van Son. Van Son battling in the corner. Here's USM. They're able to get that out. Shot goes well wide of the net there, right side. Glove down by USM, played by the same player, so no hand pass. Van Son in the corner, battling away with USM. They keep it in the corner. Olsen picks that up, and she tries to move it up and out. Here's Nissen. She has it, trying to go center with it. Able to, look out. Here comes Robinson, a little bit of a break. She has center open. Shot, oh man, just missed on the rebound there was McGinley. She was there on the top of the crease as Nissen tries to move it center. It's picked up. Here's McGinley, shot on. It's loose. As that whistle's blown, 1:57 left in the second. Smith, Showers, Alverson. Olsen and Van Son. Referee said he put his hand down. Ref is certainly making it about him rather than the game. Through center, Smith picks up her own draw as it comes back to USM on the corner side. Van Son gets that, holds his own, sends it deep. Showers chases, picked up by USM number 3. She's going to try to put it up and out. Smith comes through center, couldn't get enough of it. Nice job here by Halverson, forcing the issue, but USM able to get it deep. It's picked up by Olsen in the back, reverses around with it. Smith is there to help, tries to dig and fish for it. Smith able to backhand that out. Halverson tries to move it off the boards, can't. Tip pass in front there. And picked up by the Warhawks. Far side, it's Showers, left side. Able to put that on net. Carson just paddles that aside. As picked up here by Halverson, deep in the zone. Back to Parsons. Shot on by Parsons. Zip front, sitting there. No one could get a rebound there as Rubenthal got tied up. Couldn't get a stick on that rebound. Good shot by Parsons, nice and low. Schuster circling with it, trying to make something happen, tries to get it to Rupenthal, just misses on an indirect. Indirect for USM, comes in through neutral, picked up with speed at 17. Comes through, left side, shot on, nice shot by Bostrom, able to stick that aside. Rebound picked up again. Here's USM looking for it. They're going to get it back to the point. Shot on, Bostrom, great save. Tries to get and cover post. 30 seconds left, just out of the reach of a reaching Halverson. She's trying to get off the ice and hasn't been able to as of yet. 21 seconds left. USM has it deep in the zone, picked up by Ray. Backhands it far side, 16 seconds and ticking. Parsons far side tries to go up and out. As USM's going to move that over far side, they're going to come in, shot. Oh, what a glove save there by Bostrom. Puts it aside, 3 seconds left. Parsons looks at the clock, she's going to eat it, and that does it. USM, 3 big goals. Arrowhead, multiple opportunities, couldn't bury. 17 minutes left here in the third. We'll be back after intermission. times here, last minute 10 left. That's hop on the ice. No sign of Arrowhead or the refs yet. Shots in favor of USM. Game 19-12. Shout out to all of you at home, especially shout out to you. Hope you're doing up. Looking for a little action here in the third. 17 minutes left to do it. Coach is popping on the bench now. We're off 2 and tandem. Here comes the referees, right side. Pleasant sounds for the Warhawks. Buzzer sounds for the Warhawks. Microphone was buried in my sweatshirt. Probably just blew your speaker or your TV at home. Sorry about that. 17 minutes left here. Warhawks popping on the ice along with USM as we get ready for the third. Showers and Halverson and Smith up on the top end. Raylar, Bonson on the back. As we get ready for the third. Face-off one to Showers, tries to kick it forward, comes to Smith, back to Showers. Showers with it, able to get it in the zone, taking a look, tries to go center. One shot on, Carson with a great save there. Able to get looked like a blocker right arm save on that for a quick whistle. As Showers was able to kick that through. Two darting players, center, Smith and Halverson, could have put it away if it bounced out. Face-off, one over to Showers. USM picks it up. They go down the round. Halverson racing to it. Can't. Raylar able to hold the zone. Sends it back in. Showers goes down around the net. Can't get there in time. USM from the sideboards. Smith picks it up. She sends it down the round. USM now. Far side. Halverson on it along with Showers. Showers behind the net. Able to kick it through. A little too far as USM reverses that. Comes far side. Van Son backs out of pinching hard, and they're going to try to leave through center. Van Son's able to get a stick on it. She moves it left, and she puts it deep. USM going to get there. They're going to look for a transition and a quick go pass, but they're going to keep it up left side. Hannah Olsen steps into it, rides her into the boards. Puck comes out, squirts out of the board side. USM puts it deep, picked up. Far side now is Schuster. Schuster goes far side to Robinson. Robinson on the right, takes a look, tries to come up through center. Far side to Schuster, misses. USM's going to corral it. They're going to try to move it center. They're able to. Picked up by number 7. Tries to come center. Good poke check in the middle by Parsons. And that's going to come far side. Schuster picks it up through center. Tries to move it. She dumps it deep in the zone. Chase is on. First on, it's number 3 for USM. Schuster, heavy forecheck. Tries to get under a stick. Can't. Parsons holds the zone. Puts it deep. 15:34 left in the third. USM backhands it, picked up. It's Smith. She has it. Taking a look. Comes through center. Just misses. Olsen plays it. Tries to backhand through. USM picks it up, and they send it down. Parsons chasing. Should be an ice, and it is. Face-off coming up in the USM zone after an icing. Showers, Smith, Halverson, Van Son, and Lahr on the backside. Right side of Carson for USM. Smith wins that back. It's Showers. She goes far side to Raylar. Raylar shot on. Good glove save by Carson. We'll do this again on the left side. Smith off the dot. Van Son on her left and deep. waiting for the shot. Smith wins it to the right. It's Halverson. She moves it back, goes in the air. Ray Lahr is going to get an interference call here. Body check, rather. So we're going to go on a kill. Ray ran some interference there to try to stop her from getting back to the point. In turn, it led to a penalty. Smith and Shower stays on. 15:07 left here. This is a pretty big kill, down by 2 in the third. I could see Hanky walking in behind there with the trainer, no skates. Tough thing to see. Looks like an elbow. Von Son tries to move it up, couldn't get all of it, but she picks it up behind the net. It's behind Bostrom. She's going to carry it through left side. Pulls an e-brake deep and tries to go down the round. Does she have enough on it? She does. That's going to leave the zone, and now Smith is off to the races. USM as well. Smith tries to go left side, picked up as USM, and they're going to get that up to half boards as Smith is going to try to reset. USM has to go down around the net, 1:35 left. Smith, good job, poke checks it, gets a piece of it. USM here trying to come through center. Smith able to get a stick on it again, but couldn't move it forward. Hits the skate of the USM player as Smith tries to dig in there with a stick lift. USM, top of point. They're going to bring it over. Shot on, far side, misses wide. 1:13 left to kill off here. Down around for USM. Behind Bostrom. Moves it up to the goal line side. Try to go far side. Picked up. It's Showers. Good stick by Showers. Oh my goodness, that puck started high and dropped down. It hit crossbar. No harm done as Showers is going to pick that up and she sends it the distance. 53 seconds left to kill off here as that's going to come all the way down to the USM side behind the goal line. Picked up on the right side. On the forecheck is Quinn. Good job by Quinn. Causes a regroup by USM. They get it up. They go far side. Up through neutral on the left. Try to cut center. Picked up by Olsen. Olsen has it. Moves it off the boards. Comes out of the zone. USM has to reset. They're able to. They're going to come in through center. Shot on. That goes wide. Bostrom paddles that aside. Olsen picks it up. Comes to Halverson, and she gets a stick on it, and that's going to go the distance. 20 seconds left to kill off. Ray will come out of the box at that point. Down around, Quinn circles the net. USM has it, left side through center, now center to the right. Number 7 picks it up. Good play there. Looks like an elbow there to Von Son. No call. And that is going to do it. They're able to kill that one off. Huge kill here in the third as Ray comes out of the box. USM tries to play that up center. Loses the handle. It's picked up. It's on a Rupenthal. Rupenthal has it. Tries to come to McGinley. Just out of the reach of McGinley. Von Son waited. Finally goes in. It's going to be an ice. She was just a tick behind that center line. Face-off coming up inside the Arrowhead zone, left side of Ostrom. Face-off comes through. It's picked up. Move it through center. The race is on. Here's McGinley trying to put on all the speed. Good hustle there by USM. Able to get there first, but McGinley continues on the play, tries to move it. Rubenthal gets it. It's a centering pass. Comes through the leg. Just couldn't get all of it. Good hold there on the line by Parsons. Everything she had. Holds it again there as it's tipped up. Rubenthal with a shot. Goes left side. USM picks it up. Circles behind the net. Takes a look. Able to move it far side. And Smith comes through center, disrupts it. Ray Lahr back to Smith. Smith has it, moves it left side, tries to put it deep. Picked up by number 3 for USM. She'll put it back and around to USM. Moves it D to D. Halverson takes over the forecheck. Couldn't get all of it. Over the stick of Showers, far side. And that comes all the way over. Ice is waved off. Played by Olsen. Backhands it, moves it off the boards. It's going to be picked up far side by Halverson. Tries to move it through center, couldn't get all of it. Shot on, great block by Olsen. Smith picks that up, tries to go through center, gives it away to USM. Good pad save by Bostrom, and finally a whistle. 11:25 left in the third. Face off to the right side of Bostrom. Schuster, Rubenthal, Robinson. As that comes back to the Warhawks defenseman. They're going to put it around to the corner. Reverse back by Schuster to Parsons on the far side. Picked up on the half board. She moves it up on the half boards through neutral. Good speed there. As puck squirts out, USM picks it up. 11:04 left. Here comes USM left side with speed. Try the cut center through Parsons. Good skate here by Schuster. She's able to pick a pocket. Tries to come up now on the side. Gets dumped to the ice. No call. And they move forward. USM picks that up. Goes deep in the zone. Raylar goes D to D. It's going to be Robinson on the far side. Tries to chip it. Comes back to Robinson. She puts it up off the boards. USM has it. They try to go far side. They're able to connect with number 4. Raylar steps into it. Couldn't get all of it. Race is on. Parsons up to Halverson to Smith. Smith off the boards with speed on the right side. Here's Smith coming in on Carson. Makes a move. Gets a hook. It's free. Smith has it, taking a look, tries to center it. Good play by USM there. They get 2 people in front. And that's going to come off the boards. Von Saum's got to play it, able to get it, but couldn't hold the zone as it was chipped up past her. It's now going to be picked up. Here's Olsen. She puts that deep, and it's going to get deep. Halverson rides a USM player into the boards. It's out in front. USM has it. Smith's going to try to back check it as that gets played by a linesman off his foot right to a USM player. And here's Smith, comes off the board side, runs into a USM player. Halverson picks that up, sends it, picked up by USM right by the blue line. Takes their time. They try to come through center. It's circled by 17 for USM through center. Good play there. That was Ava McGinley, gets in the way. It's picked up. Here's Robinson. Comes center just off the skate there of Riley Nissen. Good idea, just missed on the connection. USM coming back on transition. Through center, put one on net. Bostrom paddles that aside. 9 minutes flat left to play here in the third. Down 2, the Warhawks. USM from behind the net, taking a look, trying to center it, and that's paddled away, comes back to the sideboards. Now back around through Olsen. She gets sandwiched there, no call, they keep playing. McGinley tries to move that forward, couldn't get all of it. USM holds the zone, they take a look, they try to center it, comes right through center. Shot on, blocked by multiple Warhawks there, didn't even reach Bostrom. USM from behind the net, Nissen pushing hard, trying to hold her player into the boards. It's on the half boards. It's Robinson fishing in there along with Nissen and Parsons. Comes out, USM picks that up. Shot on here. Good save by Bostrom and gets a whistle. Face-off coming up to the right side of Bostrom. Shot on there by USM, wide to the right, picked up, it Showers, backhands it to Smith. Lost the wheel there by USM, here comes Smith, far side, shot on, good glove save there by Carson. Smith can't figure out Carson right now. Multiple opportunities, just can't get it past her. Carson's been playing big in net. Face-off comes back to USM. They're going to try to play it down and around. Good pinch here, far side by Parsons. Picked up now through center. Smith reloaded on a defensive side. USM through the blue line comes center. It's picked up. Parsons is going to play that. Parsons through center, hits Showers, have to reset it. Parsons tried to put a little one there to Smith and just missed it. Comes through center, good play. Edelman with the shot, good block there. I think that was Smith, got a piece of that on a block as they're going to play it on the half boards, and that goes deep into the zone. Picked up, it's Olsen. Good reverse by Olsen. Olsen has it, moves it up the sideboards. Halverson has it. Tries to move it through center. And USM plays that up. Past the outreached arms of 2 players. Parsons puts it down around. Robinson coming off the bench, tries to come back. Jay hooked to it. Couldn't get all of it. And here comes USM. Shot on. Great save there by Bostrom. Paddles to the side. Centering pass off the back of the net. Nice job by Rupenthal. She plays it up. Showers has it. Backhands it back to Rupenthal. Misses on the pass. Here comes USM. They hold the zone. Shot on. Good glove save by Bostrom. 6:38 left in the third. Face off one to the side. Here's Allie trying to move it through a USM player. Couldn't win the battle. And USM holds the zone. They try to come through center. Good play by Olsen. Paddles to the side. She's going to pick that up, reverse out of it. Try to go down and around to her partner, Van Saun. Fakes it to her. Now comes off the boards indirect. And Lizzie Robinson picked up by the USM defender. USM's going to try to play that through center. Nice read here by Schuster. She holds the zone. But USM corrals it on a second opportunity, and they're going to put it deep. Comes down around. Olsen's going to try to play that. Reverses out of it. Gets it to Rupenthal. Back up to Robinson on the half boards. Robinson up to center to Schuster. Schuster kicks it to the stick. Goes center. Cuts. Keeps it with the foot. Tries to get a shot on. No one home. She's waiting for reinforcements. Here they are. It's Halverson. Halverson lets her go through it. Good pass out top here to Raylar. Shot on. Oh, my goodness. Quinn was there for the rebound and just missed it. Smith was running point there on center distraction. Smith gets that, puts it deep, and USM picks it up. They got a move on the forecheck. Smith, though, able to get there with a backhand. Halverson back to Smith. Smith tried to set it up for Showers in front to Halverson. Just couldn't get enough on it. Smith gets a stick. Raylar trying to get there, puts a stick on it. Here comes USM. Smith turns that away, tries to move it, and USM picks that up and immediately comes in through center. Good defensive play. Comes through center. It's Quinn. Quinn has that, tries to pull a bit of a toe drag. Parsons tries to go off the boards. Couldn't get enough on it. 4:54 left to play. Lost edge by USM. Smith on the back shot, able to get the puck loose. Raylar picks that up. Far end here for Halverson. Halverson has that. Tries to jam it up the boards. Able to get it out of the zone. USM's going to regroup on the blue line. D to D, now far side. Here's Ray behind the net. Plays a reverse to Showers. It's picked up. Showers has it. Going to go off the glass. Try to hit Riley Nissen. It's played by USM. That getting the gates icing. 4:20 left to play here as Arrowhead needing something to happen quickly. It's picked up and touched behind the blue line. Therefore, offsides is the call. Face-off coming up outside the USM zone. Picked up, trying to move to the defenseman, but here comes USM. Good D at the last minute there by Van Saun, pushes her aside. Robinson in the corner now trying to battle through it. Van Saun picks it up, gets hooked, no call. USM has it. Good block out front there. That's Riley Nissen. Ava McGinley has it, moves it up to Nissen. Able to find Nissen on a breakaway. Just in front of her, hits the side of the net. And Van Saun able to hold the zone, chases on, Nissen first one back, able to get there, tries to backhand it over the stick of McGinley. Van Saun steps into it, tries to move it, kicks it center. Riley with a one-timer, just misses on the connection there. USM trying to leave, and they get it off the boards. Arrowhead going to have to regroup. 3:21 left. Far side, McGinley can't play it. Comes over to Olsen. Olsen goes far side. Here's Halverson. Halverson tries to move it to Smith. It's blocked by USM. And they're going to move down and around through there. 16 for USM, puts it deep. 3:04 left to play. Olsen picks that up, reverses out of it. Tries to send it back and misses on it. Smith skates with her. Back deep for USM. Centering pass misses. Showers has it. Tries to take a look for centering pass to Smith. Smith has it. Puts it deep into the zone. Good forecheck here by Halverson. She tries to move it, loses an edge at the last minute. USM trying to get it out of the zone. Smith trying to get a paddle to stop it. 2:34 left. USM cuts center, shot on. Good block there by Ray, as that's picked up by Parsons. She tries to go down and around with it, as Showers tries to get it back out of the zone on the half boards. Comes back to her, moves it center. Here's Smith running on the end of a shift. She doesn't have a lot of gas left. Tries to cut center, loses the handle there as she was moving for a toe drag, and USM picks it up and puts it deep. 2:04 left to play. And that's going to come far side to Schuster. Schuster picks it up on the red line, comes up left side, tries to move it on left side, under pressure, still has it, leaves it there for Rupenthal. She can't play it. USM picks it up. USM comes up through center, moves left side. Edelman leaves it, shot, great block there by Van Saun, able to get a tip on that. Comes up to Schuster as she tries to leave the zone. And Bostrom gloves that down for a whistle. 1:37 left in the third. Face-off one over. Arrowhead tries to play it up and out of the zone. USM holds it. Shot on, deflected wide, and that's chipped up and out. Rupenthal's got to win the race here. USM's first there, 1:26, as they try to play it far side. Now up through center. And nice back check here by Robinson as USM plays that far side. They run into each other, USM players, and Olsen's going to play that deep. Chase is on, 1:09 left. USM has it down the round, and they're going to ice that puck. That's going to allow a inside face-off for USM. See if Arrowhead's going to pull Bostrom, take a timeout, what the plan is here. .102 left. Bostrom stays in net. Smith on the face-off with Showers and Halverson. Comes to Showers, far side. She steps in. Carson able to get a gut save there, right in the breadbasket. .57 seconds on the clock. Smith down on the dot there, trying to hold her end. Ray tries to come up to help. That's going to come out of the zone. USM picks it up. They're going to cut through center. And a trip call on Halverson coming up. Hook, rather. 43 seconds left in the game. Power play coming up for USM. Penalty kill for the Warhawks. It's a good penalty either way from Halverson. She was all alone with her top goal scorer of USM, 17. Did what she had to make sure she didn't put it in the back of the net. Puts Arrowhead at a bit of a disadvantage here as Ray's got it in the corner. Battle ensues. Comes out of the corner, sorry on that camera view, out to the top of the point. Smith going to play soft. USM's fine, just burning the time. Here comes USM with a backhanded pass. Shot on, good tip. Referee had a quick whistle there. No goal. .18 seconds left. Bostrom had it, and whistle was blown quickly. .18 seconds left. Face off, one back, comes down the round. Ray has it in the corner. USM tries to pop out of it. Smith able to get one stick, two sticks on it. Gets a poke check away. Smith, it went off Smith's stick there. She hit it in midair and it goes in the net. Unlucky. That's going to be 4-1. That was going to be wide, but Smith able to get a stick on it, trying to get something going. Puts it in for USM, 4-1. 6 seconds left here. USM, a little icing on the cake as they put another one in for Smith off the draw. Puck comes loose. USM has it. They put it on net. Comes to the side. And USM taking this one 4-1 at Heartland. We're back at it Thursday against Cap City here at Heartland. Saturday as well, senior night against Brookfield. Appreciate you joining us on the Dusty Bender Network.